Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting for the city of San Juan at 6 p.m. Making the rise for invocation.
Dear Father, thank you for the opportunity to gather this day. May everything we do begin with inspiration and continue with your help. We pray and ask for your guidance throughout this meeting, that all of our thoughts and actions reflect your holy will, and that you will grant us the grace to make the best decisions for our city. As always, we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please apply the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Mrs. Mr. Armona, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Mayor, good evening, Mayor, Commissioners, staff. Tonight we have under presentation, we have presentation of department reports. Tonight is Department of Planning and Zoning, Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Sanitation, and Department of Water Library. Everybody's here available to share any questions for them. Before we start, Mayor, I want to say that tomorrow we're having that luncheon appreciation for the veterans. So any employee that is a veteran here within the city would like to take a moment and ensure our gratitude towards them for the service. And the luncheon will be at 11:30 at Rancho Grande. More than welcome to come and join us. So those during the departments, those are the veterans, they're more than welcome to come and join us. And, a little token of appreciation.
Okay. At this time, do we have any questions for the department heads?
May I?
Go ahead.
Mr. Garza, on your violations for your code enforcement, how is that going? Are we following through with that?
We're following through, yes, ma'am. We are, we give out violations, we go and attend it. Usually they fix their problems with us, they're going to court.
Okay.
Some people we do have to go to court.
Thank you.
Mr. Tijerina,
Yes.
for planning and zoning, I know that we had given some time to some of your employees to go get certified for code enforcement.
That's correct, Commissioner.
Did we get anybody certified at least?
We did, sir. We got Anthony Monroy, we got certified, and the other two code officers haven't got their Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation paperwork back in order to be able to take the exam. And those are George Munoz and Armando Ortega.
Okay, and we gave them since, I believe we had given them 3 months, no?
Yes, sir, to the 4th of November.
Okay, so within these 2 months, the guys didn't do any paperwork, anything that you know?
They submitted paperwork, Commissioner.
Yeah, that's fine, you can from there.
And they were not able to get the paperwork back from TDOR. So not able, without that in place, they were not able to take the exam. And therefore, the November 4th deadline has already lapsed, and
What does that put us now? I mean, you're still waiting for it, no?
yes, I'm waiting for that.
What's the turnaround
Commissioner.
time on that paperwork?
I'm sorry?
What's the turnaround time on that paperwork?
It should be probably a week or two, and as soon as they get that, they'll be able to take the exam.
So you're telling me that they already had 3 months and they won't be able to get the paperwork to test like Monroe did?
That's correct, Commissioner. And they had previously, in years past, taken the course and gone through the procedures unsuccessfully.
They haven't passed?
Mr. Jaramillo and I had a discussion prior to this internally, and to see if we might be able to extend for all three without knowing that Mr. Monroe was going to pass the exam till January 3rd of this coming year.
So you need 2 more, the other 2 that haven't passed?
Yeah, yes, sir. Mr. Munoz and Mr. Lopez. Yes, sir. And what is,
Mr. Juan, how can we get these guys to get certified, like ACT? So these guys have already been given a lot of time, and then we give them an extension of 2 more months, and they still haven't gotten certified. How can we help them to get them, like, quickly certified?
Because at this point, the only thing we're waiting on is like Mr. Medina said, we're waiting on PDLR, so that they can see capable of taking, as we can actually turn it back for a state that they can take that exam.
Okay.
All of them, Mr. Medina.
No. I mean, that's fine, because I think we should have one of them being certified.
Hold on, Coach, real quick. I would like to ask Mr. Palacios something. I know we're discussing personal issues, past or not past. Are we okay to mention names during this meeting right now?
Well, we're not taking any action against them, but we can speak in general as to the certifications and what needs to be transpired or whatever.
But as long as we don't.
As long as we don't take any action towards
Towards-
the employee or personnel regarding them, we would need to notify that, but to inquire about what's going on with why they haven't certified and so forth or whatever, and how to affect that. I was kind of paying attention to what we're saying.
I just want to make sure that we're not on this.
Yeah.
No, it's just like checking the status, where we're at.
So, Mr. Tiriguina, as far as you see right now, we're waiting on the result, we're waiting for the paperwork.
from the test.
ASAP, that will take the test.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
What's the turnaround after the finding out of the test passed?
It's immediate,
Okay,
it's immediate.
okay, so it won't be that much longer.
That one's not, that's correct.
And you said that deadline will be in around January? Or
Yes,
less?
sir, January 3rd, with the holidays,
Yeah. No, it's gonna take more, maybe in February.
Is there some kind of prep course they can take, or is there kind of guide that can help them prepare for this exam?
Yes, sir, Mayor, they have the material, and we have now, Mr. Garza's employee, Esteban, passed the exam, we have that material, and also our employee, Anthony, has the material as well, and they have been studying for it. It's just been, and I even called, and Mr. Jaramillo have called to try and figure out what's holding up the paperwork at the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation.
Well, the concern I have is just as long as, these employees have a
Yes,
fair
sir.
shot at it, and
Yes,
they
sir,
have
absolutely.
the proper assessment to help them pass it. So I mean, regardless, we have no control what happens at the state level, right?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
So we'll just hope for the best and just make sure you can just talk to the employees and just let them know, hey, just try to get on it as much as they can.
Yes, sir, Mayor.
Okay.
We'll do that, Mayor.
All right, thanks. Anything else?
Thank you, Mr. Gideon.
I guess I just want to make a comment for Mr. Willingham. Sir, Mr. Willingham, if you can stay back for the executive session issue, okay? Because I may need you to come in on that one, on the executive, as well as, I don't know if Mr. Guajardo can stay as well, okay? Just so that way we're on the same page, okay? Any other questions? No. Not, we'll go ahead and move. Thank you.
Yes, under discussion possible action for what the RFP number 23-001-10-06, Citizen Juan Fire Station, authorized city manager to all related documents necessary to the most responsible bidder.
Good evening, Mayor, members of the Commission, Mr. Armona. On September 21st and September 28th, staff advertised in the Advance News Journal and September 24th, 2022 in the Monitor, a request for seal bids for RFP number 23-001-10-03, City of San Juan Fire Station. A pre-bid conference was held on September the 29th, and a bid opening was held on October 13th. We did have a total of 7 bids that were submitted. They're included in your packet, along with a record sheet and just for you have members.
You have what, ma'am, sorry?
The bid ranking.
Yeah, no, I know that. Who's here?
Mr. Juan Cantu is with the architect.
He's the architect.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
So Mayor, one of the things we did on the last meeting that we took no action was to
Yeah.
bring it back and actually show the ranking that was tabulated. Obviously, we're not presented at the last meeting, however, it's here in your packet.
Yeah.
The GCs, the ones that actually, not the GCs, the people that submitted proposals for the bids, obviously, they're not here with us.
Yeah.
If there's any questions that you may like to ask them. But it's however you want to handle this, as far as make a motion now, or actually, we'd like to see the people be here, maybe give a short presentation, maybe some Q&As. That's totally your discretion.
So what you're saying, you're taking no action on this?
You know what I mean, honestly, because of what we went through today with that,
Yeah,
you know,
no, and I totally understand that, and I think that should have been, I should have brought that up the last time we brought this issue. But I think, and I'm asking this commission as well, if we can go ahead and do that. For the simple reason, like Mr. Arjona mentioned in reference to, what was your name? Juan. Thank you for being here, Mr. Just for the simple reason that I would like to see a presentation in reference to the top 3 rankings, assuming because y'all came up with the scoring device and came up with these top 3, right? The next, in reference to the presentation, another question I'd like to know is that if any of these companies are in any type of litigation. You know, these are questions that I don't know if you guys, I'm more than sure you can't answer. You know what I'm saying? If they've ever been in litigation. And the last one, and which I think is the most, which I think is very important for me, is when it comes to change orders. You know, I know that these companies come over here, they give us a set price, and I get that, you know, the price of material fluctuates, I get all that. But what I don't like is when they come to the city and they're asking for change orders after change orders after change orders. So those are the questions I have in reference to these individuals who got selected, the top 3. So I feel that maybe we can take no action on this item again. And I guarantee you, hopefully, we'll have an answer and final in reference to this particular matter. Okay. Do you have any questions for me, sir, or for the commission?
No. The only thing
Go ahead, sir.
the other thing I'd like to express is that, you know, the longer we wait, costs can only increase.
No,
We're seeing escalation, and it's just going to.
I totally understand that, sir, but
That's our only concern.
yeah, and I'm just covering our end
Yes, sir.
as well. You know, we just want to make sure that we get the best, you know, product for the citizens. And I know we will, but it's just a, you know, matter. Right now, we're going through some stuff, some legal stuff, so I just want to make sure we dot our i's and cross our t's. So that's, I don't know what else.
Last meeting, we specifically said that we were going to, you know, open the committee, you said,
Okay.
and we just didn't have that chance this time.
So are we formally requesting that all 3 contractors come in?
Yeah, I think so. The top one, the 3 out of the ones that were picked through
Based
y'all,
on rankings.
yeah, through the rankings, and that's it. And like, if you want, we don't necessarily have to. I don't know what the schedule looks like for these members of the commission, but we can set something up for next week. I have no problem with that to get the ball moving.
Okay. Just, I guess, to let us know that we.
Yeah, we'll get with, I guess the commission will get with Mr. Juan, figure out what would be a good date, and, you know, we can take it from there. Okay, so we're not gonna wait for the 2 weeks, I guarantee that.
Not a problem.
Okay?
Just let us know.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your time. So at this time, we'll take no action. Go ahead, sir.
The next item is a discussion possible action to authorize city manager to repair unit 223, which is Fort Ranger, from the Division of Building and Installation at surplus, salvage, and dispose for auction.
Good evening, Mayor and Bishop. This is a 2003, I know it doesn't say that the year. It's one of our meter readers vehicles that has been having issues, and we have no need for it. We did purchase new ones for now. So
So is this going to the auction?
yes, and then we want to put it on the auction for
When's that date?
Saturday.
Oh, it's this Saturday?
This Saturday.
It is?
Yeah.
Saturday? Okay. Any questions for Mr. Uribe? Now, is there a motion to approve? Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
The other question is discussion of possible action to select the collection agency for professional services for court collection, fines and fees, and authorize city manager to execute all related documents. As you may know, Mayor Commissioner, there's no agency doing this type of work for the court department. I believe that there's good potential growth that maybe somebody can come in and help us out with the fees and fines, or fines and fees, and maybe help us out in getting some of these old warrants or whatever the case may be, out of the way, maybe generate some money for the city.
I believe Purdue does that type of work.
Yes,
And what's the other?
it's landmark.
Landmark.
We have them here.
Yeah, we already have them here with the city, so, yeah. So I guess I'll go ahead and make the motion to have Purdue on this item. And second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
The next item is discussion possible action regarding the request for reimbursement by Esponjas Development Ltd. For the waterline oversights, maintenance, 12-inch alarm, Ridge Road, and Cesar Taps for Nelson Ridge subdivision in the amount of $8,600. Beginning next report. But just a quick, Mayor Commissioners, at the last meeting, we talked about maybe taking no action, because we wanted to come back and show you that the minutes did reflect that.
Oh, okay.
As far as that reimbursement.
Yeah, I remember that.
However, the minutes, we do not show that, but having viewed the video does mention that reimbursement. So I'd like to maybe take no action on this item as well, so that we can come back and amend the minutes that will reflect that the fact that it was indeed agreed upon that it would be a reimbursement for whatever the cost was be. During the meeting, there was an estimated that Mr. what's the name of the engineer? Quintanilla, but maybe you allow us to come back with amended minutes, because we looked at the video, we looked at the minutes are here.
How long will it take?
By the next meeting.
So, we have to come back for, as previous mentioned, for the fire station, and can we do it at the same time?
Yeah.
Also, Mr. Juan, this is the one where we took the other part, right? Which is, we agreed that we're gonna do the other part, correct? In other words, we're gonna assure the cost over.
Yes. So, just so you know, the city does require 8-inch line, however, the master plan calls for a 12-inch line. So at that time, back in February the 9th of last year, it was discussed that now that they're doing the work, might as well follow the master plan and do the 12-inch line instead of putting the requirement of the city. And the city can afford it.
And everything's good on you all, right, on you all side?
Yes.
I think 12-inch pipe will go to benefit in the future.
Well, that's what the master plan calls for.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're calling for no action?
Right, well, that would be my recommendation, unless you guys want to say the other way, but.
No.
Go ahead, take no action, we'll fuck you.
All right. No action on B.
On contractual, Mayor Commissioners, we have consideration approval of an interlocal agreement between the City of San Juan and the PSA or Port San Juan Alamo Independent School District. This is the MOU, William will come over and present.
Good evening, Mayor Commissioners. This item is an interlocal agreement on the maintenance of Carmen City School Park, located right there between Carmen Elementary and the sports complex. Most of the items that are listed in the agreement, we're already doing. We have just kind of like verbal. The only major item in there that that we haven't been doing is that we would split the year. So we would get from January to June to do the mowing of the entire park, and the district would get from July to December. So we split the year with them. And what they wanted to do is have an agreement in place, because I know there's a couple more city school parks coming up. So we would kind of just mirror this one. future city pool parks.
So are we gonna be in charge of locking that?
Oh, we already are.
We already did that?
We're ready.
Throughout the whole year.
Throughout the whole year. Yeah, we have hours that we do it when school's in session, and then we have hours in the summer that we do it.
So has the school district reviewed this MOU?
Yes.
They've already.
That's the one they sent back.
So is this, what about how do you work the gyms?
No, that's not part of the park.
No, okay, it's just separate.
That's separate, that's separate.
And it's been
That
working.
one, that's on a per year basis where we request usage, and they provide us, that approval.
And the agreement so far, the way it's been working out, you haven't had any.
So far, it's been good. The only thing is, unfortunately, we get some vandalism in the restrooms, and we were open too long. So that's the thing, we're kind of trial and error with the times, and actually looking at, maybe having to enclose like the soap dispensers, the towel dispensers, maybe, hate to put them on there because it makes the bad looks like that. Or those bars, those metal bars that kind of protect them, because they'll take a bat to it. It's just, they've already done it, and unfortunately, that's.
Do we have any custodian or anything that can go by, like certain
Yes.
doors, just to check?
Oh, we do. It doesn't happen,
Whenever.
it doesn't happen when we go by, it always happens in between. I mean, I think the next thing is gonna be to eventually, we're gonna have to get to having somebody out there, you know, keep them there, just kind of monitoring from like 4 to about 9 or 10 when we. during the
When
week.
it's used.
Any other questions? If not, is there a motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Motion carries, thank you.
Under consent agenda, Mayor Commissioner, we have item A and B for your recommendation and approval.
Consent agenda, is there anything we need to amend or modify? Amend or modify? If not, is there a motion to approve? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
The last item of executive session, Mayor Commissioner, we have the City Commission convene executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas statutes and rules and government code section 591 and 51071, conflict with attorneys. So now we have the conflict 51071, conflict with attorney. We have discussion of action regarding the entertainment agreement for 2024 to the past. And also pursuant to section 551 of Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion regarding litigation concerning costs and the CO 22-4335-J, Texas National Bank versus the City of San Juan, Hidalgo County Court of Law, #10.
With that being said, is there a motion to enter executive? Second. All those in favor say aye. We will be entering at 6:22 p.m. Thank you. At 7:27 p.m., is there a motion to reconvene?
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries under executive session A1. At this time, we'll take no action. Am I correct, Mr. Juan?
Actually, no. It's the next process to proceed and discuss in executive session.
Okay. With that being said on the record by the city manager, is there a motion to move? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries and executive session A2.
No action.
No action. With that being said, is there a motion to adjourn? All those in favor say aye. This meeting has been adjourned at 7:28 p.m. Thank you.